Mystical Short Stories presents The Woman in the Mirror. The Woman in the Mirror. The first time Ava saw her, she thought she was losing her mind. It happened on a fairy evening. The sky was dark, the city lights blurred through the storm, and Ava sat alone in her apartment, feeling emptier than she ever had before. She had spent years searching for happiness, searching for love, searching for someone who would finally make her feel complete. Yet the more she searched, the more lost she became. That night, exhausted from carrying the weight of disappointment, she stood before the bedroom mirror. And that's when she saw her, a woman staring back, not a reflection, a different woman, more confident, more radiant, more alive. The woman smiled, and Eva's heart nearly stopped. Who are you? Eva whispered. The mysterious woman tilted her head. I'm the woman you spent your entire life running from. A chill raced through Eva. What does that mean? The woman stepped closer from within the mirror. You search for love everywhere. Her voice was calm, powerful, but you never search within. Ava stared silently because deep down she knew it was true. She had spent years seeking for validation, approval, acceptance from everybody except herself. The woman extended her hand through the glass. Come with me. The room dissolved instantly. Suddenly, Ava stood in a vast landscape made entirely of memories. Moments from her life floated around like stars. Every heartbreak, every failure, every time she believed she wasn't enough, she weight of it crushed her. Tears filled her eyes. I've been so hard on myself, the woman nodded. Far harder than anyone else ever was. Ava watched memories of herself apologizing for who she was, doubting herself, hiding her light, abandoning her dreams. The realization shattered her heart. Why didn't I see this? Ava asked. The woman smiled sadly. Because you were taught to look for your worth in other people. The words hit her like lightning. For years she had waited for someone to choose her, someone to save her, someone to tell her she was enough. But no matter how much love she received, it was never enough because she never believed in herself. The woman stepped closer, her eyes filled with compassion. You've been waiting for someone to love you the way you deserve. Ava nodded through tears. The woman gently touched her heart. That someone is you. In that instant, warmth exploded through Ava's body. Every wound, every insecurity, every painful memory, she saw them clearly, not with judgment, but with understanding. For the first time, she looked at herself with kindness, with forgiveness, with love, real love, the kind she spent years searching for. And suddenly she realized something incredible. She was never broken, and she was never incomplete. She had simply forgotten her own worth. The mysterious woman began to glow. Golden light surrounded her. Abba reached out. Wait! The woman smiled. A beautiful smile. Peaceful, knowing. You don't need me anymore. Who are you? Ava asked with one final time. The woman touched her cheek. I am the version of you who finally remembered. Then she dissolved into the light, and the light flowed directly into Ava's heart. Ava opened her eyes. She was standing in front of the mirror once again. The storm outside had passed. Moonlight filled the room. The reflection staring back at her was her own. But something had changed. For the first time in her life, she smiled at herself. Not because she was perfect, not because she had everything figured out, but because she finally understood. The greatest love story of her life was never about finding another person. It was about finding herself. And this time, she wasn't going to letting go of herself anymore. She believed in herself. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to my channel so I can keep reading more mystical short stories.